Hello, everyone. This is Doug Heath from the Black Business Experience, the show for black businesses about black businesses. And today, our esteemed guest is Tom Brown, owner of the Alamo City All Stars Sportsplex. If you've ever been going down 1604, going east there, I guess it would be south, going south of 35, that big, huge complex that many thought was a church. That's actually the All Star City, the Alamo City All Star Sports Complex. And so Tom Brown's the owner. Tom, welcome today.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
You
so,
as well.
so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, just a little bit. I came to San Antonio pretty much back in 2002 by way of Uncle Sam, the Army. I did 25 years in the Army. I retired.
Well, thank you for your service.
I appreciate your support.
Yes,
Couldn't have done it without it. But anyway, I retired here in the city back in 2006. Been pretty much involved in the community since my arrival by way of the Army in 2002.
All right. Now, the Alamo City All Stars, that's an organization that's been around in the city for quite some time. Now, have you always been in charge of that, so to speak?
Alamo City All Stars was officially created back in 2007 by my wife and myself.
Okay.
Prior to that, she and I actually partnered with another couple when we got here in 2002, and we took ownership of a couple of our basketball teams, created a club under Amateur Athletic Union, or AAU.
AAU, okay.
And from that point, we took that organization and grew it to about 10 teams strong.
Wow.
And while we were actually serving, I was actually serving as the vice president for that particular club.
Okay.
And but pretty much steering our operations day to day. We ended up hosting a variety of leagues and tournaments specifically for school-age youth.
Yeah, I remember that. My son when he was in AAU back in those days, we played you guys. You were first coming up. You guys are a great organization there. So is basketball all that you do, or what else do you do besides basketball?
We started with baskall, and,
Okay.
and to be honest with you, Alamo City All Stars kind of started as a hobby. In that I kind of started.
That's quite a hobby.
Doing the team thing primarily as a way of just giving back and using basketball as a means to reach kids and teaching them some life skills. But now that we have Alamo City All Stars as a sportsplex, we've learned how to actually embrace the other sports such as volleyball. Volleyball has become pretty big, and we have a large volleyball program currently at Alamo City All Stars. It was actually created almost 3 months ago. We've only been open for 3 months. I've got a fantastic volleyball director. Her name is Jennifer Cave. Came in with a vast amount of experience. She has since grown a significant program in our facility.
Okay.
And we have all age levels from about third grade, 9U, all the way up to high school.
Wow, and it's open every day?
It's open every day. We spend a lot of time there.
That's incredible. Now, so you've got 10 basketball teams, a plethora of volleyball teams. What about, do you have any type of physical fitness or those types of things going on there?
We have, right now, we have a strength conditioning, agility, and verticality center that we're about ready to open. We put all the equipment in over the past 3 weeks. It's got specialized, custom-made equipment. We'll have a team of expert trainers in there that will actually train individuals and groups at the pro, college, high school, and amateur levels.
Oh, so you actually coach in college as well, huh?
We have clientele that are actually college and professional level clientele that will actually use our facility for.
So now this facility, how did it come about? I mean, do you own it, or did you lease it, or did you take it over? Or
we
get it
actually
in a fire sale? Or?
Well, we actually own it in conjunction with the banks. My wife and I do. So we built it from the ground up.
Okay.
We started our venture back in about 2006. I take it back. 2007 is when we actually started trying to work some plans to create what became Alamo City All Star Sportsplex. We purchased land over near Madison High School off of Judson Road.
Yes, sir.
We were about a couple months away from breaking ground on that site when Universal City found out about our cause and asked us to consider relocating.
Wow, it's the competition. You can't beat that in real estate.
Can't beat it, not at all.
That's a great thing.
So we ended up relocating our facility over to Universal City. And it has been flourishing ever since. I mean, very wise choice on our parts to actually relocate to Universal City, because the outpouring of support that we've gotten
Wow.
since we've been there has been tremendous.
Now, what type of outreach? How do you get kids? I know there are a plethora of schools in that particular area. So are you just taking kids from that area or kids from around the city? And if there are kids from around the city, how would they get there? If they say, for instance, if you guys used to be on the south side, if I'm a south side guy or girl following the City All-Stars, how would I get there?
Well, for the most part, our programs, we market our programs all over the internet. For the most part,
Okay.
We actually put out there a schedule of tournaments and leagues that we actually host at the Alamo City All-Stars, and various teams throughout, not just San Antonio, not just Texas, but throughout the world actually sign up for our events. We draw teams from Australia, we draw them from Mexico.
Really?
So it's not just about us.
Wow.
We don't own teams anymore.
Okay.
I mean, we gave up the teams when we decided to
Oh,
create
okay.
the Alamo City All-Stars business as a hosting, as a tournament and league hosting entity. So we kind of gave up the teams because we saw that as a potential conflict of interest.
Okay.
So now we have a customer base of probably nearing about 3,000 to 4,000 teams that are located throughout the world.
That is fascinating. You started that from the ground up. You and your wife after you retired. That's not retiring. That's a career change. But you should be commended for that, because that's the thing that we talk about, the things that happen in the community today with kids not having enough to do and kids out just wandering around aimlessly, and it's because of people like you and your facility. That's the answer to the problem, but no one wants to talk about that because it takes money and it takes courage and it takes vision in order for a thing like what you've put together, All-Star City, Alamo City All-Stars, to come into fruition. So that you are really to be commended for that.
Well, you're absolutely right. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication. I mean, I don't think my wife and I would have even ventured to do what we're doing right now if it wasn't for our motivation for helping kids and actually reaching out and embracing our respective community. But I would like to invite anybody out there in the audience who knows of someone that's looking for a business opportunity. You're into health, fitness, sports, whatever. We have lease opportunities within our facility for anyone that's got maybe their own following in Zumba, CrossFit. You might be a basketball trainer, a volleyball trainer, or what have you. Our doors are open. You'll find that our pricing is very, very competitive.
Now, do you have seminars there? I mean, I've seen some of the places they have health seminars or health open houses or back to school festivals. Are you going to be looking at doing those types of things?
We're certainly open to doing the seminars. We're networking right now with Northeast Lakeview College, which is one of our neighbors.
The Alamo City College there, yes, sir.
So we've reached out to them. They want to do a host series of educational type programs at our facility. We've reached out to one of the local amateur basketball organizations, actually they're professional basketball organizations that will be running our after-school program, and that program will not only be sports and fitness; it will have an educational
a life coach or a lifestyle. That's awesome.
Yes.
Component. That is awesome. It looks like you've got all bases covered there. So now, what is your role in the Sportsplex?
I'm essentially I'm the pot stirrer.
So you're the operator. You're the Jerry Jones of the Sportsplex, huh?
That is correct. I get it's my job pretty much to keep things rolling.
Okay, so instead of Jerry's world, it's Tom's world, right? Well, but you don't be ashamed of that. That is awesome. We've got African American men and business people in the city doing some fascinating things, and not a lot of people heard about you. That's why we wanted to give you the opportunity to come on here. So tell us about them. Do you have a website, or how can people go and look and find out more about you?
We have a website. The website address is alamocityallstars.com, and I greatly encourage everyone to go and check that out and learn a lot about our organization.
Okay. Now, and so do you have to have a team in order to sign up for a tournament, or do you have like an open tryouts where you have people go there and and make teams up of groups of people to come there? Is there a process for that?
We largely host teams.
Okay.
However, there are opportunities for individuals to come in on our open, what we call open gym or open court. You can essentially, call, find out whether or not we have an open court, and
Okay.
if we do, you can pay for it online. Come in and
Wow.
and get on a court, and we take up to 10 individuals on a court at a given time, and so it kind of works out to be about $3 per person per hour.
That's
to get on the court.
fascinating. That is, you've become the answer to the prayers of many kids out there. I know my son, when he was those age, Jeremy, when he was that age, I remember driving around the city looking for a gym, and it's my son's in college now, and I kind of like, gosh, I wish this was around when he was younger. That would have been an answer to my prayers. But thank God you've come to the city, and you really blessed us with your presence and your creativity. We really appreciate that. Is there a phone number or something that you'd like to share?
We have a phone number. The
Okay.
best phone number is probably mine at this point, and that's 210-325-1720.
Okay, very good. Okay, once again, so that's the Alamo City All-Star Sportsplex. You can go to their website, go to their phone number, their website once again.
It's AlamoCityAllStars.com.
Okay, and phone number one more time.
210-325-1720.
Okay, the esteemed Tom Brown, owner and operator of Tom's World, a.k.a. the Alamo City All-Star Sportsplex. Thanks so much for being with us here on the Black Business Experience. This is Doug Heath, and if you're not making dollars, you're not making sense, and everybody wants to make sense. We'll see you next time.